them wanna be there for you, until they're not there for you. Until they approach that line and their mind pollute. Conclusions of grandeur and fear assumes. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed. Despair and time, just fuck the pain.
We're live.
And here we are.
Nice.
Back at it.
How you doing, bro?
I'm breathing.
Hello, friend.
I wasn't.
What's going on?
This is the Hawko and Carnell show. It's been a while since we've been on air.
Yeah.
It's good to see you guys again. And
We have an awesome guest tonight.
yeah.
Me?
This guy over here to my left.
Where are we? Remember? The
We
Summit
are
Lounge?
The Summit Lounge in Worcester.
Worcester, Mass.
Love this place so far.
Why?
Why?
Let's smoke weed in here.
Because you can smoke weed in here.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I personally like smoking weed everywhere, so it works for me.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Yeah.
How you fools been?
Have you missed us? Because I've missed you guys like crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Talking to myself all last Wednesday night in my bed, sick as a dog. Nobody watched me.
Dude,
I
that
had no idea what to do.
and that's
I
one of the
watched you.
Did you? All right.
watched you.
I had
I
somebody
made,
there.
I made Joe. No, it was three of us.
Oh,
Yeah, we watched you.
so yeah.
Is he on Polo too?
No,
Oh, dude, you're
No,
gonna get
Sean just mad we didn't invite him.
yeah.
he could have been there.
He wasn't.
That's because the vape pen that you had was infected,
It's not my vape pen.
and the few
Don't
people
blame
that
my
smoked
pen.
it. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, where do we do that? We want to do a follow up. We were at the show How We Burn, which
Oh.
is the song that is the intro to our show.
Phenomenal show.
Yeah, I told you guys that we're gonna drop some heat
Yeah, it was
They
a
were at the
great
Middle
show.
East.
They killed it.
on December 28th with a bunch of other great bands, and you know it was cool because there was a lot of people down there. I mean,
A lot of people from
pretty
the
sure
South
they,
Shore.
yeah, they may have sold it out. Anyways, so this week, I'm just gonna bust your balls right off the rip.
Why? Because the very next day after the show, I woke up sick as a dog and didn't move from my bed till the following Saturday.
Yeah,
Hey,
and then
whatever.
I had your
Sat
pen.
at home.
I had your pen, and I
Yeah.
took a rip off of it.
So I had to smoke all my flour because you had my fucking
Dude,
battery.
I went through a roll and a half of toilet paper just today. And half the time when I was sitting down on the toilet, I don't even think anything came out. It was just like a
Okay.
violent, aggressive
He
fart.
just let
so
that
then why
go.
are you using toilet paper?
Just make
Right?
sure.
Wasteful.
I'm just.
Everybody
wasteful.
looks first, bro. Everybody looks first.
You
That's
will
why-
look first. What are you looking in the
So when-
fucking mirror?
So when, no. So when you like, when
Where
go
are you
down- I
looking?
need this. I need this. Okay. When I need to know when you're wasting a whole roll of toilet paper, but not shitting in
Yeah.
the toilet. Well, hey, what's up?
No, he's
As-
saying.
as-
He's saying
as-
get
as-
closer.
As we talk about
I'll
this.
move.
I'm listening.
So you're using a whole roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
Right. But you're not shitting anything out.
No, not every time.
You just
But you're
said-
still
It's like
wiping.
it's like a wet. Yeah, it's like a wet
You
fart,
don't,
dude.
you don't get just like baby wipes.
Dude, I mean, maybe
Dude,
not
what
everybody.
is-
Not everybody's into fucking wet ass baby wipes.
Why the fuck would you not want to wipe your ass?
No.
If you had
I
shit,
did.
If you had shit on your arm, and I took a dry towel and went like this with it, what would you do?
Would you be okay with
Yeah,
that
you'd be
cleanliness?
Like, what the like, you'd be like, dude, you
That's
You
true.
smudged it in more.
Like, you can
Right?
see it in the pores
Right?
now.
You know what? I can see you're part of the argument.
I have been fucking with baby wipes for years, kid.
Do you have a warmer?
And you know what? Not yet.
Dude.
Not yet. You have a warmer? See?
Swear to God. I swear to God. I don't think.
Bro, it's like the Matrix, homie. It's like
Did
a new level to
did
this
I
shit.
tell you this after the surgery? Right, the woman that she had to scrub me down, and there was no hi hello like you had two Johnnies on. And
your
she's
bo-
got
Yeah, I
she's
went
got the warm baby wipes, and she's just like, Vic, you know, I'm having hip
you
surgery.
loved it, right?
She was
Hello,
grazing the
everybody.
ball sack left, right, jiggling, and like,
loved it.
yeah,
Lily.
but there was no heads up.
But you loved it, right?
I'm not saying I hated
so,
it
So why not have the warm baby wipes?
because she was weirdly,
are you still
she was
wiping your
weirdly
ass
smiling at me,
With
and
dry paper towels.
dude, let me lay this out for you. She's smiling, the Johnny's up, she's whacking the balls, no heads up, and I'm looking at the TV, and I asked the guy before her to put the TV on, so I was just sitting there bored out of my
So you were
mind. You know what
trying to
channel was
play it
on?
off.
PBS Kids. So I'm watching some PBS Kids show, and I got some broad wiping my fucking ball sack warm from having surgery.
Shanna, what are
thinking
your
it's
thoughts
weird.
on that,
I'm just
huh?
thinking it was weird.
What's wrong with your boy not changing the channel, bro?
I didn't
Is that
have
why
the
you're
control.
wearing a-
It would've
so
made
people
me.
don't recognize him.
They don't
R.
have that
Kelly
on the
shit going
emergency
and
bed.
everything right now too. We don't even trapped in the closet, ass motherfucker over here. He's putting his hood on, trying to make sure motherfuckers don't recognize him
In
and shit.
support.
I don't care if he makes good music. I still love him. That motherfuckers are crazy.
Dude, if I could have changed the channel, trust me, I would have. But that wasn't
You
an
were too
option.
busy getting your
I did a
balls
month in
played
the
with,
hospital,
I
2
guess.
back surgeries. I know all about the
Bro.
Yeah, I know all about it, bro.
Seriously,
It's
like the
tumbling.
back. So I got
Tumbling,
the
yeah.
T5 through the T7, right? And it's cracking. And I keep trying to tell him, I'm like, there's this small spot. When my back moves, everything up here is stiff. It's good. There's a small spot. I'm like, it fucking kills.
Hey, Rob, can you do me a favor?
What would you like me to do?
Like 5 minutes ago, I just tried to tell this dude about baby wipes, and now he's telling me all about like his
Dude.
surgeries. Can you just tell this man to wipe his ass with baby wipes just so we can move
All
on
he
from
needs,
this
to, it don't, you can buy
Little
like
ones.
you can buy like a travel pack. You ain't gotta buy a big old
shit?
thing,
I got a travel
right?
pack with
Just
me in the
keep
bag,
that
bro.
shit with you. Just try it out once. Change your whole shit.
You're an avid
He's
travel
already been
pack
talking
baby
about how
wiper?
much he
Are you
enjoyed
kidding
it.
me? Again, I have half the intestines you do.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Oh, believe
I always
me,
forget about that.
I'm fucking all about
Is that
baby
the worst
wipes.
brag you ever heard in your life? I got half the intestines you do. What the fuck is that? I don't get cold.
It's life. I don't.
What are you talking
I
about?
can time travel.
Worst superhero ever. Half intestine man.
Metabolism.
Takes quick shits in a single sitting. Right?
Dude,
Yeah. You know what
the
I mean?
moment I eat
the
it,
the only
it's
other
gone.
superhero you could team up with is like the Tick. Like that would be it.
I'd be
just,
down with
just
that.
stupid people that have to run to the bathroom and shit so fast they don't know what to do.
The Tick?
The Tick.
That's the best comic book hero of all time.
So that's why Rob should team up with them, or because they complement each other's powers, or what?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to
Where's
follow.
the
Stupidity
where's
and
the
stupidity.
duo
Sorry,
process
it's
there?
Well,
Sean only
listen.
smokes at nighttime, and it's
Yeah.
not nighttime.
I know.
Guys. Sorry
It's
about
not,
that.
it is dark out
Yeah.
though.
Sorry about that. You already smoked a little bit.
Side note, you have
Hey,
a
Tasha.
picture that I had drawn, that I helped kind of lay out on your wall. The Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
I have the
Oh,
original.
Anthony?
I have the original, yeah.
I've got a couple from Anthony.
it's this big. Like that one's this big. So like he actually drew like 5 different parts of Wolverine. Or like 6, and I was like, okay, that and that and that, and then he put it together. And that was it.
That's
I
a-
was like, and it came out dope.
No, that's a dope story. And the Wolverine on my shit is dope. Like Anthony's a great artist. The Post-its, I got the Craig Post.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yep.
Post-its
Yep.
are dope. I got a couple of those too. How the fuck you know it's in my house? You never been in my house, bro.
Because it was a picture was on your Facebook. A picture was on your Facebook picture.
You do pre.
He was
This kid, he's just gonna try to trip me up
just
at every
stalking.
turn. I love it.
He just
Stalking.
He just became my friend on Facebook like what, a week ago? A week ago, right?
Let's go research.
He's
Sean,
doing research.
Sean's Facebook
She's like one of
stalking.
those chicks, you know, chicks like,
Oh,
why is this guy
here we
liking my
go.
pictures from like 6 years ago?
No,
He's all drunk
because-
at night, like, oops.
But you ever
I got
accidentally do
You
that?
make me laugh. Like your comments towards people, I see it on my thing, and I'm like, okay. Like, so I just start following. I'm like, yeah, I don't know that person. I would say like this to make them laugh. Blah blah blah. This thing's gonna fucking. I'm gonna tip this over.
You sure you don't want your book, bro?
No, I'm good. It's all in the head.
It's all in the hips.
Just like notes. It's all good, man.
I'm not gonna stop.
Alicia, what are you talking about?
Hey, please don't, because it makes me laugh.
No, that's great.
So everything's been good. The new year's here. What shitty resolutions do you have that you aren't going to achieve?
Nothing.
Yeah, I don't do that shit. It's a waste of my time.
It is.
It's a headache. I can do that.
it's just a
any-
recurring
I can
disappointment
do
every
that
year.
shit any time of the year. I don't have to wait
You know
for.
what? How about this instead?
one.
It's New Year's right now. Mm-hmm. What are you gonna change? Better question.
Yeah. Like, that's the thing, though. It doesn't matter if it's New Year's Day. You know what I mean? Like, it could be tomorrow. It could be the day after. You know what I mean? That's, like, what do? You cut people out that are slowing you down. All kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? Stop listening to negative people. Like, dude, social media. Sometimes I'm on
That's the
social
thing I
media.
do every
and I'm
day.
like, what? Why? Can't you just see some positive shit? You know what I mean? That's why, like, when I saw
Be the positive shit.
yeah. Like, that's why when I saw this stuff about the dogs, so the first one I commented on, Danielle was like, oh my God, Rob, look, like 2 weeks, the pit bull. And you were like, love it. And I saw the second one, and I was like,
Like a half hour later, though.
she was leaving.
Here's another dog. Look at this one.
She was leaving.
I'm confused.
My missus is trying to get us another dog,
a second
man.
dog.
Oh, it's
She
one of them
pushing it
fucking
hard.
things. Yeah, man,
Yeah.
that shit's tough. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Dude,
I
2
don't want
dogs is a
another
lot.
dog. I want another dog.
But
We
now,
can't
yeah,
do
yeah.
another dog, man.
2 dogs is a lot.
It's like you always want pets, like, and more pets until like.
And then you get them, and you're like, holy shit, it's a whole nother living thing. To
It's Animal
fucking-
Kingdom here.
Oh, man.
Like, you know how mad I want, like, an otter?
Oh my
You
god.
gotta have like a fucking.
I have a pool.
pond.
I got a
You
pool.
got pond, bro. The otter's gonna be. You want an otter, so the fucking thing's eating the side of his pool lining, and it costs him a
dude.
G to replace the shit.
No,
gotta go
you
to the
would
vet.
need to
like
change
two-
your
like 2 Gs.
How
whole
much you fucking think an
backyard.
otter vet
Your
would
whole
cost?
backyard would have to be changed to like a
That'd be
habitat.
a
It'd be
specialty
dope
doctor.
backyard, though.
That'd be fucking badass, dude.
You know, but you're fucking like an otter built like for the vet, dude. Like,
Could you imagine that? Like,
12,000 for what?
yeah,
We gave him some vitamins.
$2,000 fucking pool liner.
your fucking
You know
things
what I
mauling your neighbor's cat and shit.
We have friends that the dog had two surgeries on
That's
swallowing.
cool. We break the fourth wall.
Oh,
Oh, the mic, not Sean.
Yeah, you can get close to me, buddy.
More like
So they had 2 dogs that ate tennis balls, and they had like each time the dog
You
it was
know-
like $5,000. I'm like, round
what?
one.
$5,000.
$5,000 tennis ball?
Yeah, so like they had to have surgery.
I'm fucking
Hold on,
lost.
time out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
They did it twice.
Andre Agassi signed the ball.
Yeah. But when he had hair.
He ate the, with the dope sneakers. I mean, the dope sneakers back in the fucking day.
Yeah,
He wanted them shits.
and it was a headband, but he was still bald, just
An
covering it
otter
up.
would be cool to
Yeah,
have.
That's the thing with I have cats. I have cats, but like you always worry about like that fucking like they're gonna eat like a screw. That's what it costs. Like I'm gonna come home tonight and like my cat, like, I
No,
have to
man.
owe like 3 G's to the vet, and it's like
Dude, we
you cost like
Up-
$5.
up north we had kittens. Our cat had kittens, and the
Do they have
kittens had
caboodles?
gotten into we rolled tobacco, and one of them ate enough of it. By the time we got down there and like got them away from it, one of them fucking walked off into the kitchen and just plopped on its side and shat out everything. I was like, oh, all right. Well, that kitten didn't make it.
That's an awesome, great uplifting story.
Such an animal lover, this
Let's
guy.
kill that fucking memory.
Yo, I gotta go to. I don't even care. I gotta go to church after this shit. Like Jesus, fuck, man. Like, damn.
Hey.
Oh God.
So we reached the
I've
dead-
been to
the
dark
dead
places.
kid sold up fucking for the show.
Rob, touche, my friend.
I don't even.
You're worried about stuff being eaten.
This is usually what you guys talk about on here. Like, fucking shit.
It all depends on where my mind goes when
thought
I
we
say
were-
something.
I thought we were-
positive, great shit the whole time. We're gonna tell jokes and laugh, and then comes on like,
this
yeah,
guy?
my
Who's
fucking-
laughing?
My fucking kitten ate a bunch of fucking tobacco and fucking died
Hey.
in my kitchen. It was crazy.
Be mindful of what your cats eat.
I had.
Just saying.
Well, I had outdoor cats when I was younger, and one of them was Mitz. He has the double paw, and he would raccoons. Like he would come home with wounds and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck? My dad was like, that thing's a lion. It's just a lion. It's an outside. It was like 30 pounds. Like I saw him eat squirrels and just drag them into the back of the yard. You know what I mean?
Well-
Did you know Savannah cats? I looked into getting one of those.
Yeah,
There's
fuck
actually a
that.
dealer in.
Yeah, fuck that.
I don't know. I was
love
interested.
Cats, bro. That's like some next level.
It's like a dog that's a cat.
Yeah, no, my,
It's like a
my
cat that's-
cats are like dogs. I have cats that are like dogs. It's just the way you treat them and train them and shit. They can act like that. A Savannah cat is like a fucking
Que onda, primo?
Savannah cat.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a fucking mini cheater.
Those
cat.
things are
It's the
Like,
cousin of the
crazy.
serval, right?
yeah,
I think it's the
they're
cousin of the
like,
serval.
Yeah, fucking, it's the cousin of all that shit. Like hyenas, fucking bobcats, all that crazy. Like
I don't
I
know.
know 2 guys that got them, and they're both like
Jacked.
fucking like huge dudes.
They have
that,
females?
like-
Oh, okay.
Like fucking no, just huge dudes that like walk their cats on leashes. But them things like
Overly tan.
nah, they fucking like eat like your fucking furniture and shit. Like they can kill
Oh,
you. They can
man.
sleep and
Okay,
shit.
dog does that, dude.
Well, that's what it's like. Just imagine like a little cat clawing up your fucking furniture.
But a dog's been like bred for like years and years and years to be domesticated.
Oh yeah.
You're talking about something that they literally took like from their mother that was in Africa and like threw it in your fucking living room, bro.
like 30
I'm
days
yeah,
ago.
Go to
Like-
sleep next to that shit. I hope it loves you when it grows up.
Listen,
Don't beat it.
don't don't kill all my fucking dreams in one night, pal.
That's why I'm here, man. That's why Hawker brought me in.
Fucking right. Eat that tobacco.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just think weird animals are like cool. You know what I mean?
Weird animal.
Like a sugar glider. I want a sugar glider.
What is that?
Crazy looking things. I hear they're very energetic though.
It's like a fucking. It's a.
They're like a
it's
flying
little
squirrel?
Yeah. They're tiny little fuckers.
Yeah, they're great for like the first. Once again, they're great for like the first like fucking.
And
until
then
they
that
get
wears
big enough to,
off.
like,
Yeah.
What was that movie when we were kids with Fred Savage? The alien plane. He's got the little. He's
the
got.
look he's giving you.
Yeah, no.
It's like,
Well,
what
we
the
talk
fuck?
about movies. The little like
Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Are you trying to think of fucking Flight of the Navigator?
Yes.
Which is not
Sorry,
Fred
I
Savage.
apologize, but I had the movie right. I had
How
the little
the fuck did you know? That's
because he knows what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
The little thing
the little
end?
guy that he.
$100,000 pyramid, right? Like,
Yeah.
you guys would have just won that shit. Grand
I mean,
prize.
hey, that
The Fred Savage
that
movie,
was a
Flight of the
stretch,
Navigator.
but you knew what I was
Nope.
talking
I
about.
did.
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
you said alien ship, and then you said little thing at the end, and I knew that he stole the little creature from the alien ship when he
Yeah.
got dropped off.
Because he was so cute
It was
looking.
just a generic-looking '80s kid. That's why you thought Fred Savage.
No, I don't know why I thought him.
Because you're mixing it with like Little Monsters or something.
Dude, Little Monsters, got him, need him, got him, need him.
Everyone knows that shit, man.
Bananas.
Look it up, bro.
Oh,
Come on,
fuck off.
Banana.
That's a great movie.
bro. Buzz, man. Fuck Buzz, man.
Who?
Isn't that the bully's name in fucking Little Monsters?
Boy.
Yeah,
It's actually the guy that's on America's
They fucking,
Boy.
they kick him the fuck out.
Bobby's World. What's that?
Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel.
No,
That's
I
who it is. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you can't say like the larger kid who was like the bully in the movie.
Oh, like
Who
the
picked-
real bad guy.
Kid, no,
Yeah.
the kid who picked on the other kids. But in the end, like he redeemed
In
himself.
the
became,
real
like, the
world?
muscle. Yeah, in the
Yeah,
real world.
yeah,
Like,
the
he was
red-headed
like-
kid. Yeah.
Wasn't that kid's name Buzz?
It was.
That's what I said. Fuck Buzz for, man.
It
He an asshole
was.
for that whole fucking movie.
Nice.
And at the end, like he redeems himself. And they go to Hawaii. Remember, they gotta like beat the clock.
That's right.
Come on,
Regardless of the fact he ate fucking cat
Well, that was
food
the 90s. That was
and
the
I love-
biggest movie ever.
I love when I remember
yeah.
shit that people don't like remember, and I love when I forget something and someone remembers it. I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, forgot about that. Jesus Christ.
No, we're never ever gonna forget that fucking Paco fucking killed the kid. I'll be reminding you of
Yeah.
that shit until we die.
Yeah.
bro.
Every time he pushes his animal love pages, I'll be like, no, you're not gonna fool me. What?
I don't know if anybody wants that.
We'll read that later. So I'm sitting there I'm sitting there in the chair, right? Recovering
About that.
for 2 weeks.
You want this? Sorry, man, my fault.
It's all good. For 2 weeks, recovering from surgery, blah blah blah. We had our show, and I realized probably shouldn't have done that because my fucking hip was killing me more after. And I'm sitting there,
Oh, I felt so bad. I kept hitting his leg.
and a movie comes on, and I just start laughing, and it makes me think about like an actual situation that I had. And I was like, "Hey, I text you," and I was like, "Kick-Ass, ha ha ha, funny story about Kick-Ass." Remember that?
I do remember that text.
Okay, so I do a bunch of stuff for nonprofits. I love doing it for veterans community. Anyways, I was at this event, and there was this veteran that I don't want to name him. He's been in a couple movies, like very big movies. He's an advocate for a lot of stuff. Ton of veterans. They were having a great time, and Bradley Cooper knows this veteran.
Okay.
So he sent Aaron Johnson, who is Kick-Ass. Dave is his name in Kick-Ass.
Okay.
And he sends him out to hang out with this cat who's up there with us here in Boston, just like partying like maniacs for 2 days to kind of get like how Marine Corps camaraderie, like he was going to do a movie role. That's why Bradley Cooper sent him out.
Okay.
And it's Aaron Johnson, the Kick-Ass.
Black on your fucking
So he's my wife's driving, the veteran's in the front seat, me and Aaron, and we're smoking.
Okay.
So Kick-Ass, obviously I kept screwing up because I just kept calling him Dave the whole time. And
You mean you don't call him kick-ass like personally?
no, his name's Aaron. I was calling him Dave. Dave from Kick-Ass. And my buddy's like, dude, stop. I'm like, I just can't. I love this fucking movie. And he's like, hey, can I take a hit? Or like,
Yeah.
my wife's in the front seat. She's just like, oh my God, what the hell is going on right now? So I'm sitting there watching the movie because I'm laying down, sitting in my seat. And every time I see that movie, when I see Kick-Ass, I just go, yeah. I know what you did when you were up here in Boston, some bitch.
That's
you were in my
awesome.
car. You know what I mean? I was like, oh. So, I don't know. I've just been big into the movies. Haven't been playing the video games while I've been sitting down. So if you guys are on there, I don't know.
Video games?
Yeah, these cats are like,
I have no fucking idea how to play video games anymore, man. I am out of that shit.
Hey,
yeah.
Yeah.
It assists with my.
I got an N64
My therapy.
like, a couple years ago, but then like I beat all the games on N64. I might go back and get like a PlayStation 1.
What was your favorite N64 game?
Zelda, bro. Best game ever. Come on, bro.
See, the Mikey
Majora?
always
One at
plays
a time, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh,
bro.
okay.
That's the
Okay.
best game that's ever been made.
That's
changed
shit.
the whole game.
I
changed
love
everything.
007 though. 007 was a
Oh,
close
yeah.
second.
It's close second, definitely. Cause I changed, fuck with all that.
Did you had to have seen that meme, right? That video meme this week where it shows the cat blowing the air into the cartridge, put it in the N64, and it doesn't load.
I don't speak meme, dude.
It's a video. So this kid he's trying to play the game, and it's saying he was trying to like telling kids of today, you don't know the struggle. Where our old video games, you have to
No.
blow into it,
Right.
on off, shit, and he's like shit, and he does like shit 15 times, and so that one time it just turns on.
Do you remember the crazy shit you used to have to do to your Nintendo to get that shit to work? Like the old school Nintendo?
Like fucking stick a Matchbox card. You'd like
Yeah.
blow on it.
I could-
like go.
You'd-
You like jam a Matchbox card. And then,
You'd
like, you had
blow
me-
into it,
Getting angry with it.
put it in, stick it down, and before it came back up into the
Yeah.
reset position, you had to get another game in there and put a fucking spoon in on top of
had
that,
to get the second
so
game
it
in.
wouldn't get up all the way.
Dude, if you use the red,
And then you'd hit the reset button 30 times, and pop power, and that shit would go.
you use the wrong spoon too, bro. Use the wrong spoon. You're supposed to use the bigger spoon. Like, what
So
the
it
fuck
would
did you
be-
do when using the smaller spoon? Come on, are you stupid? Like,
That's
what the
true.
fuck, man?
That's
Come
true.
on,
And
like-
then it would stop, and you'd be like, I fucking told you the spoon.
Nah, some games I literally had it was red card and a blue card. Some games I had to put the red card in. And some games
Depending
I had
on
to
which
put blue-
game it was.
It probably didn't make no fucking difference.
Yeah.
You know-
like to me, when I was like 12, it, sure as
did.
fuck
And I
Yep.
remember getting that Nintendo. I was so pumped because
That was like your early thought process. You know, like, hey, maybe I'll try this.
It probably
But
did
you know
make
what
no
I didn't
fucking
have to do with my Ataris?
the
I
car.
didn't have to blow into fucking any of them. You put that bitch in and it fucking fired up.
What did you have? I had Pitfall, Joust,
Oh my god, I had countless games for that shit.
It was
Asteroids.
like the same. like,
Countless
fucking 9
games.
bro.
Dude.
You go buy them shit at supermarkets and shit. Back
Hi Taylor.
Purity Supreme, go in there and buy fucking like
Purity
ET for
Supreme.
$9, bro.
That was a Whitman.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
Whitman.
how old the fuck I am.
Purity
Whitman.
Supreme.
I grew up in Whitman when I was younger. That's a Whitman
Purity
reference.
Supreme.
Yo, Twist was like my rap name is gonna be Purity Supreme. Right? Dope.
That's the shit.
What is it now? Is it a Food Lion, Johnny Food Mouse, or something like
Who
that?
the fuck knows? But Purity Supreme probably would be the best rap name
Isn't that
of all time.
isn't
It's fucking great. The more you think about it, like
Keep the logo too. Just put faces in
let's
it.
just put John Green's face on it. Shit would work.
So the
isn't
first,
that his Instagram name now?
It probably is.
I think it is.
It probably is.
I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
did
'cause-
change it to that.
Yeah.
He's going for that. Yeah,
I like it.
I like it too a lot.
I like
Like,
it.
reminds
I was
like-
very.
like
He was.
X-Clan,
He
Public
hit me up
Enemy
the
shit.
other day. He was telling me how he's back. I was pumped.
Fucking Purity.
Supreme.
the earliest video game system I had was called a Vectrex.
I love you.
A Vectrex was
Called
like
what?
a VETREX. Look them up online. Like
Vectrex?
it was a screen, and it came
Slow
with
it
two
down.
corded like coils,
Oh, one of them joints.
and then like 4 buttons and a stick. And when the game wouldn't work, they had this game called Blitz. Like it wouldn't work. My brother and I would put it in the water. You know, electricity. We're idiots, retarded. When it's 6 years old, shink. You'd put it in the system, it would turn on. It was so weird. And Blitz was an X and O's football game. You could move the ball in the air, so it was like cheating.
Yeah, I still don't understand.
I can't.
Yeah, I'm like trying to figure out what the fuck.
Are you
just-
talking? Is it? Was
No,
it
I'm
like
not-
the vibrating football game? Like.
I'm still trying to
What
figure
are you
out.
talking about?
So you put like that whole game system in the water, and then it works.
No, just the cartridge.
So you would dunk the cartridge in the
Yeah,
water?
I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like still on that one. Okay, so yeah, all right, whatever. Fuck,
What
it
the
works.
fuck?
But
What-
then the other with the football.
Let's get into your mistakes, asshole.
Jeez, man.
I'm just telling you, when I was a kid, that's what we did to get it work.
Have you ever played like that fucking vibrating fucking old school football
That's
game?
what- that's
Have
what I
you-
thought
is
it was
that what
tar-
you're
I'm
talking
like-
about?
Yeah, it's not
with,
that.
like,
No.
I don't know how that thing even works, to be honest with you. I've just seen it
Like,
like. bzzz,
And
like-
the pieces just
yeah, like you don't know what the fuck it does. Like, does anyone,
across the tape, like
Have you ever played that shit?
touchdown.
No.
I got nothing.
Like, yeah. I don't
Uh-uh.
know. Like you lose the
The
ball.
50s
and, like,
must have sucked.
for a lot of people. I'm
Right.
sure.
Yeah. Good times. Good times.
Well, those are my video game stories.
How is healing coming, by the way?
It's okay. Yeah, it's just
You seem much better in mobile now.
I am, but I just have to take small steps.
Baby
So
steps.
they told me like don't take the 90-degree steps, because like when you get up, your brain goes.
No. I just watched it. It's the same thing. Like the you talking about the way like Buckingham Palace walks and shit. Like is that what you were thinking too?
Yeah.
The 90 degrees
As
step.
soon as he said it, Joe was like,
That's what I'm thinking. Like.
Let me rephrase. Full range of motion for the hip is it's 90-90, right? They want it to go front and back.
okay. So
But they
that's
don't
like
want you to
knee-highs.
they don't want you to get to that point. They want you to take small steps. Fucking assholes. I love
I
it.
mean, like seriously.
I love it.
90 degree steps. Like
I love it.
Never heard anyone
Yeah.
say that.
No,
before.
we're not the
Like,
British Army. Okay.
Well, I could have said like Hitler shit. Like and I was like, I didn't go get with it. I went Buckingham Palace, didn't I? Like shit. What do you want from me, man? You're the one who said it.
Oh, great,
Healing's going great.
great.
No, it is. I just have to like. They keep telling me to work on my posture.
Mike,
So like
I
your
got you. Just
posture,
taking a break.
shoulders. Like they tell me I do that too much, so I'm like, I have to do that.
Are you? So they tell you have to slouch.
Yeah,
So they're like, relax a little.
yeah,
You got a fucking stick in your arse.
yeah.
Who you telling to relax? You don't know me.
Fool.
Well, that's what pisses people off. You tell people to relax. They're like, "What the fuck you mean relax?"
I
Like,
am
It's
relaxed.
a way to piss people off. You're not
Oh
relaxed.
my god, yeah.
You know what's funny? Like I don't know if you do this. 'Cause,
You
like,
want someone to relax? Like, "Mother the fuck out." You know? I really want it.
yeah.
relax.
When someone's all fired up and they fired up, you're like, just chill.
Oh,
They're
that's
like,
my
"No."
favorite.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
Gets them
In the
ramped up.
argument with the missus, just relax, honey.
You know.
Smoke a bone.
I love if you're on the mall and you see like boyfriend, girlfriend, family, whatever, kid, blah blah blah. And
Spasm.
they're a little too loud. Like shut the fuck up, and you're like, they're just like me.
Thanks, brother.
They're just like me. You know what I mean? I
Oh,
yell,
yeah.
Love my kids. You know, just don't act up in public.
Fuck that.
Why is he laughing? He needs to come on more often.
It's because you're like saying shit, but like as you're saying the shit coming out of your mouth, you're like backtracking on the shit that you're saying like at the same fucking time. Because you know you're like, oh, what the fuck am I getting myself into? And then like trying to come back on it.
Oh, it's
You're just
beautiful.
doing a terrible job at it too, by the way.
Thanks, pal.
Like nobody believes you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of fucking funny. But I'm trying to like laugh the whole time. I'm trying to like let you do your thing, you know. But, like,
I'm a good person.
No? Laugh.
all good
Laugh
people say
away.
that,
Oh,
man.
bro,
All
come
good people
on,
say
dude.
that. I know, man. Come on. It's all right.
This guy, who brought him?
You.
I'm laughing.
You
Dude.
pay for gas.
Picked him
brother.
up.
You pay for gas. Gotta pay for gas.
Well worth it.
Hell yeah.
I'm crazy.
got red
We
your
all
face.
are in our own fucking ways.
His face is always red, though.
No, it
He
is.
turns into like a little cherry tomato when we're on
I should probably take the hood off, huh?
Man's Not Hot.
Man's not hot, sweating his fucking cock off.
Why do you have your hood on? Are you all right, boy?
It's like a comfort thing. Hats. You know
all
what I mean?
right.
I think it's probably just an internal excuse to cover up the bald spot that's going.
Oh. All
be
right.
that.
Well, you just
are we
put
talking?
it
Or
on
are you
blast now.
mesmerized by something?
Bald spot, man.
Why? Do I
Like,
seem
nah,
mesmerized
difference.
by
We can
something?
Talk about that too, because the bald spot thing. Because like we're all at that age and shit now.
It's
I'm
going.
not the bald
It's
spot
inevitable.
age.
Yeah.
I'll never have the bald spot age. That's just not gonna happen to me. Sorry, bro.
It's okay.
Like it's one of those things. Like
It's
like
coming.
Grays, but grays are coming.
Yeah.
Like but like you used to like dread gray hairs, right?
Now you're like, fuck it. I love it.
Now you're like, fuck it, I earn these bitches.
Yeah.
You don't get gray hairs like on level 20 of the game.
Right.
You
No.
gotta get to
Yeah.
level 36, 37,
Yeah.
38. Like, and not to get crazy, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't get to those levels. So like these
That's very true.
are like earned. It's like knowledge, like even yours.
I consider each
shit.
I consider each one of them like
See what I'm saying?
just a
Yeah.
crazy memory. Just pink.
It's like fucking. It's just like embrace that shit. Like yeah, like yeah, gray's coming in. Like the ball shit though, that's a difference. Like you argue with like dudes that are going gray versus dudes that are going bald. Because like you know you've had these like on the job site and shit. Like
Right.
you're like
Oh,
gray.
you're
It's like,
losing it.
it's just not the same. Like
The heckling.
Yeah.
like bald ain't gonna like. It just doesn't win versus gray.
I didn't say I had to win on it. You know what? Actually, it is a win because I know there's a shitload of like Stone Cold Steve Austin T-shirts sitting in Kenya somewhere that I could buy like bulk and just wear them shits every day once I go bald.
Dude, Michael Chiklis, bro. I'm watching the
Chiklis?
show right now.
What the hell? Yeah, the Shield. Yeah, I was
Nice.
gonna say that show was the bomb.
That was fucking.
It's
That
not
was an
Wire, but it's not-
insane
it's pretty-
show.
It's pretty good. It's not the Wire, but it's pretty good.
What do you watch? What do you watch right now? I'm waiting for.
I just told you.
I know, just that's old shit though. Like new shows, like Peaky Blinders. I can't wait till it comes out.
No, man, I don't get time for that shit. Like, I kind of just like I look up like what the good. Like I watch The Wire. I'd rather watch The Wire again than watch.
That was
I
good.
don't know. I mean, fuck, probably a bunch of shit. Like,
Derek
just
says
watch the
move closer to the
Murder Mouse
mic.
shit. He keeps telling me that, but like, the table is round.
I know.
The Wire,
So we just got. Once again, it's like that was like kitten
dude.
dying by
They
Hocko's
just-
tobacco quiet right there. Like, that's, you know, like. No, definitely not.
Absolutely not.
Nothing.
I did not sign on for that.
Oh, dude,
There will be no.
you got fucking dead kitten babies, and I'm just a
Hey.
backtracking idiot.
I
It's
did.
just that my voice is deep.
I did
I
not.
understand that. I'm breaking the fourth wall as well.
That's all right.
Deadpool.
That's.
With the same humor.
I love fourth wall breaks. That's why I constantly turn and say stuff to the camera.
It's like The Office.
Did you hear that they might be bringing that back?
No.
I didn't hear what you said.
Did you like?
Did you hear
Did
that
you?
they might be bringing that back?
Did you hear that?
I did.
Do tell.
I just fuck off. You know what? Let's get back to your cats, okay?
What
How many
about my
cats you got?
man?
I
Two,
don't-
motherfucker.
I saw one of the
And you know
stickers.
their name?
I saw one of the stickers on the table.
Cat sticker on the table?
Yeah.
I don't have a cat sticker on the table.
Yeah, you do.
Motherfuckers.
No, I
seeing
don't, man.
shit.
I don't have a cat sticker on the table. I'm just trying to, like, what?
What fucking table were you looking
Yeah.
at?
I'll show you.
Maybe I do.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. What?
Your table that has all the stickers on it.
Once again, you've never been in my house. What the fuck?
You posted it on fucking live.
You're freaking me out.
I just saw a picture.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. No, okay. That is not a picture of my cat.
I wasn't
It's not my
creeping.
cat. It kind of looks like my cat. But, Joe, what he's talking about, though, Hocko, is that like a table. I posted that sauce the other day. He's talking about that. And next to the American
Yep.
Scent sticker, there's a little orange cat sticker, but it's small as shit. It's almost like transparent. I'm dead serious. I'm dead fucking serious.
Now he's just fucking.
No, dude, I will post that fucking sticker tomorrow, bro.
Repost it.
I will.
I'll
I
edit
won't
it.
post
I'll
tomorrow.
blow it.
I'm not gonna fucking do all that. But what I will do is I'll send it to Hocko so he knows what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, and I'll post it to this Carnell Hocko fucking page. I'll do that because yeah, it's like a little. He is creepy. It's a little.
You know,
Dude,
in case this kid doesn't know, I've said it many times.
he's asking.
I'm
me
a
for-
firm believer that
stalker.
if you cannot,
What's up, Prez?
if you cannot make fun of
Prez says
yourself,
hello,
don't make
boys.
fun of other people. So if somebody else is making fun of me, that's okay. I'll have my time and day.
That's
It's all good.
Fuck it.
Trust me, I'm just
You
feeling you
fucking
out. I got to tongue like a
Facebook
dagger.
creep.
It's okay, man. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
It's all
we got like
good.
another hour and a half. We're
He
gonna
keeps
make
tapping my bad shoulder. Fuck.
it. Oh, fuck, man. I didn't.
It's bad.
No, I was just looking for sympathy.
All right.
Okay.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson bad. Like, you know.
Shit
Like-
and
like
syphilis.
fake-
It's right in between them.
Like fighting Eddie Murphy in the video through dance moves bad. Like, you know, that shit's bad, bro.
Michael Jackson bad.
Yeah, that was Eddie Murphy, right? In the video? One of them motherfuckers dancing. Maybe he was like dancing.
When he's yeah.
Yeah. Like West Side Story shit.
My mother used to watch that movie all the time. And
West
she used
Side
to make
Story?
me watch it with her, and then her Dolly Parton movies, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be Sound of Music, dude.
That's what you what?
It was.
cool.
That's what you.
Hey,
I got to grow up on like Jason movies and
My mother
shit.
was like, I'm
And
doing drugs, bro. I don't tell you, man.
no, I mean
What's up, Russ?
that's when I was like 7, 8. You know, my dad showed me like Monty Python when I was like 9. I was like, oh, okay. I still quote it to this day, the Holy Grail.
They just put a bunch of.
You ever seen that movie, dude? It's
They just
hysterical.
put a, they just put a bunch of Monty on Netflix. It's great.
Did they?
Yeah.
It's not an ad. A lot of stuff. Like every day, I see something. On,
Yeah, but they
'cause
got
I'm
too much
so-
shit, man. It's like, remember like back in the day when there was only like
A
10, 15 channels? Like even like you'd find fucking something.
Right.
Something. Like you'd be like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna watch like Give Me a Break. Fuck it, we'll watch it.
Give me a break.
But like now it's like you got Give Me a Break, Wonder Years, and like and you sit there for like 45 fucking minutes, and you put on The Office. Like
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like
All right.
I do
Seen that
find
shit
that
like
like you scroll and scroll and scroll, and you're like, no, and then I usually end up finding myself watching like a documentary, something real that's not lame.
Netflix should have a category called like dope shit you haven't seen yet. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
just dope shit. Like people like
That's
online,
my
like,
list.
Have you seen this? Like you're online, like dope. If you probably type into Google dope shit on Netflix, I bet you'll get a list of
You
like
get a
15.
good-
Someone like made a list. This is some dope shit on Netflix.
Yeah.
Shit you shouldn't miss before before it's removed from Netflix. Like,
That's what I do too. Like you asked me what I watch. Like I usually like look what are the best TV series are. I just like start from the top and just watch. As like a writer and shit, you want to like
Yep.
the best.
absorb
of the
it
best.
all, man.
That's how I ended up on The Shield.
I mean, yeah.
It's on Hulu, bro.
I know. I just. How many? What season you on? Like,
Like 4. But I started it like 3 days ago.
there's a lot of cliffhangers in that.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. I mean, I got sucked. I used to watch that show. You know what I mean? Now they're taking. I'm good. They're taking. They're taking Seinfeld off, saying it's offensive.
Really?
Yeah.
It's because they made that stupid fucking BuzzFeed bullshit where they were like, little kids were watching, like 15-year-olds were watching Seinfeld. And it was like, oh, this is like.
What is BuzzFeed?
BuzzFeed's like pretend news.
Okay.
It's like badly written pretend news, like in like 30-second snippets. That's like
Right.
easily digestible and shareable, for maximum profit and minimal
Filler.
intelligence.
It's fodder.
It's a whole website full of that shit, but like it's like the best
So it's like
fucking
it's like
19
clickbait, right?
toys from the 90s. It's like Kush Ball. It's like, don't you remember Kush Balls? And like it's like fucking Game Boy. Remember how awesome Game Boy was?
Dude,
Like,
I bought one of the
That's
Nin-
serious.
I bought one of the
Like,
Nintendos on one of those. Like it had 300 games and whatever. I bought one.
What, the emulator thing?
Yeah, it fucking sucks too.
Nah, completely different than BuzzFeed emulators, but yes, BuzzFeed is just garbage.
He gets distracted by shiny things.
Shut the fuck up.
Did
Did you
invest in BuzzFeed or something? I'm sorry. If
did
you
you-
invest in BuzzFeed.
did you, did you see the
BuzzFeed stocks up.
remember the gloves when we were kids, like the cold ones that used to change color?
You're the fucking wizard, bro.
Yeah.
Remember those? They're selling those again.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't have one?
You're like, really? Huh?
That was the best. The glove?
Yeah.
The glove was the best. Like from the wizard.
Oh, that one?
California.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like the wizard. The
Yeah.
fucking when Mario 3 came out. They
Gimme,
went to-
gimme, gimme.
They went to play
Jimmy.
the-
I like
Woods.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking,
I liked
he
my-
was like, that was way before like
That
you were
was
autistic
fucking-
and shit, 'cause you were autistic, right? But that was like they didn't say that like in the movie and shit. But obviously that kid like he played the video games and like he couldn't talk right and shit. Like
He
that's
knows.
what it was. That's what it was. But
My-
they had the glove in that shit.
Yep.
That's what the glove because the kid.
That's what the kid played. Yeah.
The kid came in like in the fucking dope dino and shit, like
Dino.
I'm
That's
the
right.
best fucking video game player in the Grand Canyon. Remember that shit?
I used to have a mongoose.
That's
Fucking
right,
Glove
man.
with Rat Racer. Remember that shit?
Rat Racer.
I'm gonna
What it was,
watch
bro.
that shit tonight.
And then they went to the fucking California and went to the fucking, the contest.
Yeah.
When Mario
Mario
Brothers
3
came out.
Dun,
I actually
dun,
went
dun,
to,
dun,
when I was a kid, I
dun,
went to a
dun,
contest
dun,
in
dun.
Worcester. We're in Worcester right now. I went to a fucking Mario Brothers 3 contest. Like
Here?
the Wizard. Yeah, it was somewhere. I think it was at Palladium. Or
No
fucking,
shit.
Central, where the fuck it is.
Ah.
But yeah, same shit. I forget how we got on that story.
Growing up,
Because I bought the
90s.
Nintendo.
The fucking, you bought a Nintendo, yeah?
Sidetrack.
It's.
And it's the dinosaur?
I like.
Fred Savage wasn't that though.
Yep.
Nice. Like, good
Yes,
tie-in.
he is
Good
Jimmy
tie-in.
Woods.
And the glove was terrible. They got it.
And
It
it
didn't work with shit.
How much was it?
Oh, I forget, dude. My parents bought that shit. My
You're
mom
like, I
bought
need the
it
glove.
for like $100 or some shit.
oh
Like-
man.
Like, but we didn't have shit, but I had the glove.
How disappointed were
I
you?
remember
Oh, it was terrible.
I remember getting the NES Advantage, the big fucking block controller
That was-
with a
Actually-
joystick.
actually-
That thing was phenomenal.
I stole it from this kid who I hung out with in Hingham. That's where I got the glove.
I
She
bet his
bought me was the
I bet his
robot.
parents got him another one anyway.
Probably, But yeah, this kid we hung out in Hingham. I stole his glove.
I may know who you're talking about. I may know who you're talking about.
We all know Hingham where we're from. We all stole a lot of shit from Hingham. Thanks for the bikes, guys.
You're welcome.
Never a dull walk home.
Oh, I still remember the story about you in the car.
Which one?
I don't know if you want to talk about that.
Remember the time that you were in a car?
Right? With that guy?
Oh, Jesus.
What?
The car. You were in the car.
Which time, man?
The one where you actually didn't drive.
Oh, why are you whispering on the mic?
I don't know.
He's like,
like,
that
"Don't
time in the car,
He's trying
but
to
you
tell us
didn't
a
actually drive because the cop pulled up behind you that
He
time.
was just trying to tell a secret on the microphone.
I know it was.
He is
That was
super
That was
Irish.
some internal shit.
It's like when you're inside, you light a cigarette, but you still do this anyways, and you're like, why the
Right?
fuck am I doing that?
Oh my god. Yeah, no.
No, I still don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. There's multiple fucking instances that I've been in a car and it probably wasn't fucking, you know, some crazy shit going down, man. So which time are you referring to?
I don't even want to say it now.
Jesus,
I don't want to be accused
I don't know
of
if I
whispering.
want him to. He seems
Yeah.
more embarrassed than I know I'm
No,
gonna be.
I don't know if you want to talk about it. That's all.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I didn't do anything.
I know.
Hawko, you sure you didn't murder anybody?
The time in
Remember
the
the time you
car
murdered somebody?
where you actually didn't drive it.
When I got in it with
Yeah.
intentions to borrow it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was fine. I mean, whatever. I think it was like going home from the 3rd of July.
You were making that Quincy Point walk.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
made that
No, I
walk.
was making the Dorchester walk from fucking from North Weymouth.
Well, you and I used to have to make that
That
walk.
And-
way? Or from Dorchester?
No, we were leaving the 3rd of July. Like,
Oh, that's a whole different walk.
yeah, I
Yeah, but-
obliviated and heading towards Dorchester.
Yeah, but which direction you're going in that walk?
It's kind of
I
your
went right up
autopilot.
3.
Yeah.
No, but I mean
Right up
like
bridge.
either Weymouth to Dorchester is a different walk than Dorchester
Yeah.
to Weymouth.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a whole different.
Depending on where
and
you're
a different
going.
animal right there. You know.
So
I'd cut. Yeah.
I convinced the cop that I was just shutting my buddy's headlights off. He bought
And
it.
it worked. And it worked.
Fuck it, man.
Hey.
You know?
Hey.
Sometimes you just
I got to walk home. I continued walking.
It's all that matters.
Remember when I threw that party at my house and the cops came because there was so many goddamn people there, and my brother had just come home, and they fucking tried to wake me up, but I just pretended like I was fucking passed out. I'm like, ugh. They're like, you know what? I heard one of the cops go, this is gonna be more of a problem if we have to take him down to the station. Just let him sleep.
So you
You know?
pretended you passed out, like, and the cops woke you up.
No, they tried to, and I was just like,
You just wouldn't let them wake you up.
mm-hmm, yeah, just faked it.
Which
They
is
left me
crazy.
alone.
Because nowadays that would be a whole different like ball game. Yeah, imagine that shit. Like, we're the trouble.
Dude,
You know, you get
dude.
like shot with knocking and shit. You know what I mean?
Like, do you right?
He's not waking up. Hit him.
Like, we've gone through so much stuff when we were younger, right? Like, when I get an encounter with a police officer now, I'm just like, yeah, hi. Like, not like when I was younger or when we were younger. Used to fuck with them. They used to fuck with us, though. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about a few weeks back. They used to run after us in the woods because they wanted to.
Yeah. we used to do that all the time,
Javazzi, we
actually.
were talking about Javazzi. Like, he was just like he wanted to just catch us, tackle one of us, beat the shit out of one of us. And it was just like game.
Yeah.
He said no politics though, so we shouldn't go on that path. You know what I mean? At all. It's a whole.
Yeah,
Why?
he just left it there. He probably went over the line a couple times, though. Agree or disagree?
Agree.
Agree.
Okay.
I'm just gonna smoke this weed. It's legal now.
All right, go ahead.
The weed is legal now. You can just.
It
smoke
is.
weed now. What's
And-
what's crazy, right? Some real crazy shit. We went down to Art Basel. Me and Mark went to Art Basel. You know Mark those?
No.
Crazy artist and shit. The guy who designed the scent sticker right there and everything, like fucking Mark. Amazing artist.
I thought-
Regardless, and great dude.
I thought that
regardless.
was Craig.
Just tag, but Mark's the one who designed the thing. But Mark
Okay.
is just an amazing artist, anyways. Went down to Art Basel with him, but in Florida. So you get down like in this middle spot of Miami. We were there for 2 weeks. Down this little middle spot of Miami is like all, literally there's like fucking like 100-foot by like 30-foot graffiti pieces. Everything is covered in graffiti. Have you been to Brooklyn before?
I have.
Yes.
You know Brooklyn's kind of everything's covered in graffiti.
Yeah.
It's like that, but everything. It's
I
covered
seen
in,
your
like,
footage.
Really good graffiti too, like not bullshit.
Didn't you
like,
go
nice.
live too over
Yeah,
there?
I went
Yeah.
live down there. But
What's up, Ange?
so I forget what the fuck I was talking about. The fuck was he talking about?
Graffiti.
Oh no, smoking weed. So we get down to Miami and like, as you start driving down, you can start smoking in bars.
Yeah.
But we get to Miami, you can actually smoke at the bar. Like you could just that's kind of weird. And we're down there like a couple days earlier than everybody else is down there. So like,
So it's just completely legal down there.
no smoking cigarettes.
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. You can buy cigarettes at the bar. You can smoke cigarettes at the bar. So we're down there for like a day. That happens. Like that night, we go out to the bar, and like everyone at the bar is just smoking weed. just like openly, just like smoking weed. Like all right, fuck it. So I stopped lighting
So
up
you-
smoking weed.
Okay.
Next day goes by, we go out to like lunch, like at like a fucking like a restaurant. People next to us smoking weed in the restaurant. It got to the point where like literally like we're ordering food from the waitress, like, oh, do you guys have this? And the waitress is like, let me bring you an ashtray. And we're just puffing weed, and everywhere you go, you can smoke weed, and fucking, because all the bars are like outside and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But dude, it was wild because as people started coming down, like they don't know that. But I've been there for like a week now.
So you fire
so I
up.
know that. And I'm just sitting there, we're just drinking a mojito or whatever. And motherfuckers say, like, oh yeah. Motherfuckers, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like, don't worry about it. The bartender walks over, like, yeah. I'm like, what's up? And she's like, oh, it's all good. Just scaring the fuck out of motherfuckers. But down there, you can just do that shit. Like, it's legal here, but
It's-
down there, it was just like,
It's changing, man.
crazy.
It is.
Get
but
with the now.
you still. I can't remember who said this to me the other day.
I don't
They-
know.
They were still like so aggravated that the 20-something year fight that the government told you that it was like such a horrible drug. Now that they want to fucking control it, you know what I mean?
I do. But
That should work a little better.
Do you think that's wrong?
no,
Why?
because they'll never control it entirely.
Think so?
They're gonna have their hands in it regardless.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's moonshine stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck, there's TV shows about it.
I mean, like the laws though. Like,
You know, like-
can you see like the DUI while smoking? Like it's coming.
They're already there.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you smoke in a car, you're a fool. Don't smoke in a car. Like, the only
It's-
place you can't smoke is in a car. I mean, you can do what the fuck you want. You're grown-ass people. But
Yeah.
I would personally suggest not smoking in cars. Like, that's the only place they can actually give you, like, a fucking felony.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like, it's like you lost that one. Like, that's something you gave up in the fight. But, you know, fuck it. Get a pen. Get a dad pen. Like, just don't smoke in the car.
Yeah. Especially
Sit
while
in
you're
front of your
driving.
house and smoke. Sit in your house and smoke. Go outside and smoke. Walk on the street and smoke. Don't fuck with nobody. No one's gonna really bother you. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I've been doing it forever, anyways. There's no difference, but you see more people down in DC. Like, everybody was out smoking weed. Like,
For how
just
long, though?
outside. I don't know.
Way before us. Like before
no,
us.
I mean, I was down there twice.
DC's been legal for a while now.
Yeah, it's legal. Like in DC, like it's been wrecked for like a year now, I think. But yeah, there were people just outside just smoking. Like, you can't smoke in little park areas because they're like it's all federal, but like it's still legal. Like there to. I mean, it's not legal to smoke, but it's just so common now that.
I mean, I'm glad it's legal here. You know what I mean? It's just like
It's about time.
everybody smoked for forever. You know what I mean? Everybody, parents, your teachers, like they just everybody does.
I got into a big old heated debate the other day in the North End. Two old Italian guys telling me how horrible marijuana was and how much better alcohol was. Oh, man. It was such a great start to the morning.
It's actually like the worst argument they could try to fucking make.
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, I turned one of them by
It's
the end
so
of the
much worse
argument,
than
but
marijuana.
The other one wasn't budging.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like up to this generation too, like us
To make
guys.
it not taboo.
Yeah, like at cookouts and stuff, people like worry about, like, people smoke cigarettes in front of your kids. People smoke they drink beer in front of your kids. Like, the more that people start just like responsibly consuming marijuana
Right.
in front of people and just like around motherfuckers, like the less people are gonna be like, oh, that's wrong. Like, it's already come a long fucking way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like anything else, but like the more people
It's
like,
the
no,
old-
like,
Yeah.
like, you gotta go in
it's
the
that,
backpack. Like,
yeah.
why? Like,
That's...
you know what's gonna be fucking crazy is when they all go to admit that this is like the cure for everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be like, you guys are both like, yeah, like that's gonna be fucking nuts. Like when that, like all those assholes have to eventually be like,
Shit.
all right,
We actually ruined our.
it cured my cancer too.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
ruined societies.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like fucking, they gotta like, oh shit, by the way, not only is it not bad,
But it's
it actually
good.
fucking cures everything.
It's
You know?
fucking great for you.
You know what I mean? You remember when we were young too? Like, so they've been fighting that marijuana war for 20 years, telling us it was a drug when we were a fucking kid. Do you remember when we were younger? Like, everything they're remaking now is from our generation. What do they call us? The X generation? We're not the millennials, right? What the fuck are we called? Baby boomers?
I
Nah,
think
bro.
no,
baby-
we're
Brian,
not.
no.
baby
I don't fucking
boomers
know.
are our parents, bro.
Yeah,
That's
who
like
was?
the fucking-
What were we referenced as? I can't remember.
I don't know.
We're
Brian,
like
do you
Gen
know?
X.
Generation X. I
maybe?
think
Yeah.
I think that's what it was. How come they keep remaking?
They try to lump us in with millennials, but we're the fucking generation at the ass end before them. They're our little brothers and sisters.
the bad ones.
what's crazy, right, is that I was born in 1980.
Right.
You must have been right there.
81.
79, yeah.
Okay, so you're right there. So we're like the last when I graduated high school in 98, there wasn't like, there was a computer lab, but like
Right.
you didn't go take computer class yet. But there were computers, like we were like, so we grew up with all like the regular primitive like rest of history of America
Generation
shit,
Yeah.
Y.
right? And we're the first generation, the smart ones of us, the ones who have ended up on the internet and whatnot to learn how to use these things. We're the first generation that got to use that too.
Mm-hmm.
So like the generation after us doesn't have the mentality of not having it. Like ask these kids. Like I have like some good friends that are a little younger, and we talk. They've always had Google. They've never not had Google
Yeah.
ever. Like so, they could always like that Guinness Book never had to exist. You
That's-
never had like how many points did Larry Bird average in 1986? You had to like fucking get
Look
a
it up.
ride to the fucking library.
Yeah.
Look in the
Yeah.
fucking.
I'll let
index
you
card
know in 2
section.
days.
Hopefully the book wasn't checked out.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
that shit,
that's why
like-
I think we can think out of the box a little bit more with this technology.
And you have the technology. So the people that are older than us don't know how to use the technology because they're phased the fuck out of it. They're a little bit too old. Like, computers are never gonna fucking last. Well, guess what? You were fucking wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, how many times you hear that shit? The internet's a fad, and the number hip hop.
Oh my God! Remember that? Internet's not gonna last. I remember hearing that.
The fact that at one point in time a computer would literally take up this entire fucking area, and now it fits in my pocket.
Well, that computer that took up the whole area would also only do like a math problem. And this,
And
thing will, like,
this
fucking-
is-
You remember it was
Exactly,
IBM,
yeah.
and you had to log into a game like / DOS, like
DOS.
You have a
dot-
better
yeah.
operating system in your phone than they took to the moon.
And it was the Oregon Trail or like Carmen San Diego. That's all you could fucking get on the computer.
Dude.
Remember that show?
I remember when the internet first came out, the first thing that we tried to figure out was if Tupac was still alive. Like seriously, that was like what we looked up, like hip hop lyrics, and like if Tupac was still alive. And like you download
And
like
where was he living?
Like one song.
Was
and,
he
like,
really
it
in
would take-
Cuba?
It would take like what, like fucking 25 minutes to
That's
download.
what- that's what
like,
they
a
say.
Fucking, like one song, like, and that was it.
Yeah.
Like that was it.
Like remember floppy disks?
Someone would call
Dude.
halfway through and like the shit was like you're off now because like.
Oh, you fucking blew my fucking
the landline.
All of a sudden the phone would ring and you'd be like, no!
Got to start all over again.
God damn it. You pick up and hang up on him.
My-
Prick!
My wife's dad gave them the credit card for AOL, and like
Oh my God.
they just kept running the
Bro.
bill up.
You used
Dude,
to
it
go
was
to like
so much money.
apartment complexes and just like collect. Remember, because like they'd be like 10 hours,
100
5
yeah,
hours.
yeah, yeah.
Like so you'd go and you'd fucking like go
Stack
to apartment
up.
complexes and just
Dude.
get the stacks of them and be like, all right, we're good.
And there was chat rooms.
Do you remember the old
Crazy, bro.
CDs where we used to, BMG? Remember the flyer they used to send you, and your parents wouldn't know. You'd be like, "I'll
Yeah,
take 5
Of course.
CDs,"
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and then the next thing you know, the shit's
Still
getting
on money.
charged.
Yeah,
If
still
that
owe
if
motherfuckers
that
money.
company still exists.
Oh my
I
God,
still owe money. It's cool.
we never paid for shit. I remember
That,
getting.
those and DVDs when
Remember
DVDs
Snoop? Right
started
when Snoop
coming,
came
yeah.
out, like that's when we started rolling with those Snoop Cube. I think
Oh
my
my
brother
God.
liked like
Columbia House sent me like fucking.
Columbia
like 9
House was
Ja
another
Rule
one, yeah.
CDs and stuff like that. Stop sending me these fucking Ja Rule CDs. Like you went platinum on that shit. I got 9 of them. Fucking shit. I didn't pay for any of them.
I put 'em
stole these
there,
motherfuckers'
yeah.
money, like, you know?
I was in the hospital the other day. I saw this guy. I think he had a hearing problem, but he had an old Walkman, and like he was popping tapes in and out. I think he had a few issues because he was a little jittery. He's in the hospital, you know. He's a little.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm like,
that's,
okay, like I think it was a thing with him. Like he had to listen to like a minute of a tape, so he was just popping the Walkman open and I'm like, I haven't seen one of those in forever.
Maybe he was fresh out of jail and he'd been in there for a long
He
time.
was there with his mother.
That must be like a fucking time traveler. Right? Imagine going to jail like 25 years ago.
And
come
coming
to this
out,
shit,
dude.
Like, the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like fucking.
Oh man.
I saw a picture online today, and it's like, how come? Go ahead. How come every time I see like a picture of an inmate, they have hats, glasses, hoodies, picked
Yeah.
out sneakers, headphones.
You know, just canteen.
They sell electronics at the canteen,
You can get
knowing that you can make
A
like weapons
headset?
out of that shit.
no. You can't make a weapon out of that shit. You can light a cigarette with the battery.
Yeah, I know that, but like, even shoelaces, like they don't give you slip-ons. Don't you think they give the inmates slip-ons?
You get like Crocs, dude.
Yeah,
And you can get
rubbery.
Yeah, and you can get like the white like strap sneakers. But yeah, no, laces are a no-go. These, we
No.
pulled
Oh
right
yeah.
out.
I've done that to people so many
Jesus.
times.
What? Oh, pulled
Just,
the
yeah. Just yank it. Do a little 360 twist.
Being sick sucked.
Huh?
Being sick sucked.
Yeah, it did.
Did.
I'm not kidding, dude. I freaking was on the toilet so many times today.
Yeah, but I was like dead. My fucking body hurt. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, but you do have that awesome Batman, like, he has a Batman robe. Robe. Like with a hoodie.
Maybe I'll wear it for a show sometime.
Where did you get that? Jeez.
J-Dub sent it to me.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Can he get any more of those?
I don't know.
I'm good. People, this place is awesome,
I love it.
right?
I love it.
Don't you want one of these places near the South Shore, near the city?
I looked at my eyes in the mirror and I was like, holy shit, dude, I'm fucking pretty eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Hence,
It's a good place for that.
dead squirrels and my idiocy.
In an
Dead
establishment.
squirrels. Kittens, bro.
Dead squirrels.
Same thing.
Speaking of dead squirrels, I've got squirrels
not.
coming into the house.
Do you?
Yeah, they're in the walls and shit.
Dude, you got to trap them in there. My dad had a
know,
battle
I
with
know.
squirrels. I got the gopher bombs because I got gophers underneath the barn of my backyard.
Gopher bomb.
It's just a smoke bomb. It smokes them out of the hole. So they dug a hole, so
Oh,
they just run out
okay.
and then just like get the hell out of here. You just fill it in.
So it doesn't kill them.
Yeah, but there's a hawk that circles because I got.
So it sends them out to his side.
Does the hawk come with the
Don't be
gopher?
fucking jealous just because you assholes don't have a fucking hawk.
I'm just asking.
And
if
hold
the
on,
hawk
and a
comes
gopher
with the-
battle. You know what? Maybe you want a gopher battle
You know
and a
what?
pet hawk.
You were talking about investing earlier, right? Why not come up with a product, right, that comes with a fucking hawk? Like you
Become a
you know what I
falconeer.
mean? Like you fucking like you put the ball in the gopher hole, like you was describing, and then at the same time, like fucking hawk comes out of that shit.
I smell Shark Tank right now. I'm just. Shark Tank the show. So pitch that idea. Pitch it out in Shark Tank.
I smell a Shark Tank.
I said I smell Shark Tank right now.
Oh.
Go pitch that idea.
You want to call them?
They'll laugh just as hard as we are right now. Whatever. I got hawks, I got deers, I got turkeys, coyotes.
Because you live in the fucking woods.
I know, dude, but that's good bow practice. It really is. Which?
You got a bow?
Grab those 2 pieces of paper right there real quick. Yeah. I got this story I found online today. And it's ridiculous. So,
How about that teacher, that substitute teacher in Ohio, Tracy, that got fucking booted for whacking off under the desk?
What?
Class?
What the fuck happened?
what page is he looking on?
think that's
A substitute teacher in Ohio.
Yeah.
The gentleman's name is Tracy. He got removed and escorted off the property because students reported to the principal that while class was in session, this gentleman was rubbing
up.
one out.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be teaching anymore.
You think?
Needless
You
to
think maybe
say.
they'll put him back in the substitute rotation?
Yeah.
And that's all we have to say on the subject. Hawk will come with the very uplifting stories today. With you got the fucking dead kitten.
I'm gonna
the fucking
continue where he
jerking
left.
off substitute teacher story. I mean,
I'm going to continue where he left
Continue.
off.
can we rent you off
Continue,
a birthday
please.
party?
Dude, so these two stories are actually connected, right? So they're 7 days apart. So goose, gull that swallowed pills in California park. So this goose, these birds were in California, and some a-hole, people, if you're going to dispose of pills, you don't know if like a dog's going to eat that, a cat, or a little kid's going to pick it up, an asshole, flush it down the toilet, throw it in the trash. So somebody dumped all these pills, and these fucking geese ate them. And as you can see from the picture, he's tits up.
I'm not so sure this is any brighter than my story.
He's tits up, right?
This thing's
So,
fucking...
it says, Good Samaritan, blah, 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 hundreds of pills at the grab, blah, blah, blah.
These
And they
poor
say-
things need
they
charcoal
hold on.
in their
They
stomachs.
say that there were some geese that flew away.
Oh, fuck.
So, 7 days later,
Did you print these? You printed these out?
Dude, yeah. Goose found shot with arrow at California Park days after overdose birds found. Look at look at this thing. You gotta be kidding me. Look at that thing. That bow and arrow is how long you think? 3 feet?
And he's alive?
And he's alive. So he ate some pills, right? And then flew around with a fucking arrow. We can say the goose survived through the night and he's currently stable, blah, blah, blah. He is eating on his own, which is a good sign, and he's being provided with supplemental nutrients. This is what kills me. He just ate pills, flew around with a fucking bow and arrow in his goddamn shoulder.
So wait.
He is also on antibiotics, pain medication.
Did he get shot?
Fox News.
Fox News. Yeah.
Did he get shot after he ate the pills or
Yeah,
because he ate the pills?
I'm thinking he got shot after.
So he ate the pills, flew away, got shot,
Didn't-
kept flying.
didn't
like,
feel it. Yeah.
Watching this goose.
That's
whole
what I
fucking
don't.
time?
That's what I don't get.
Like,
Like, so they
following
let
this
that shit happen? Did they have the arrow?
So they
It's still in him.
No. I
No,
mean,
no,
like
I-
the story, like the guy who's fucking seeing this
I'm
shit
seeing what
happen.
you're saying here. Go ahead. I mean, no, I don't want to.
Did he fucking?
Someone either had to watch the goose eat pills and then see it get shot with an arrow, or watch the goose get shot with an arrow and then watch it go eat pills.
Because it's
Which
the
is
same.
fucking weird, dude. You know, when you look at that shit, like
It's the
that's
same dude. He
What-
was like, that
Watch it.
motherfucker ate my pills.
Maybe that dude ate some pills and shot the thing with an arrow.
No, dude, how do you scatter that many pills? And
Did
then,
you see
and then
the
s-
lot of it? It was
Then
fucking
you, what are
nuts.
you just gonna sit there and stare at a goose while he's like nom nom nom? You know what I mean?
That's
they
the
go,
point. Like,
I'm gonna get an arrow. No, I think the goose had the pills, rambled on, and some asshole that was hunting something somewhere because there's no way he could fly. It was through his shoulder blade. Just shot him.
but how did they collaborate the story to know that the same goose is the one who ate the pills that got shot with the arrow?
I think the reason why is because how else would that goose be able to deal with that pain for 2 weeks unless he was on like medication? I think that's what
Adrenaline?
If he ate pills once, that would help.
I
for
hear
2
you.
weeks.
I'm just trying to play devil's
Have
advocate.
you eaten a pill before and it made you feel better for 2 weeks?
I wish.
think so.
Not
I
without
wish.
more
Yeah,
pills.
I'm just saying that's why I think they're thinking.
That's why we shouldn't always probably read what's on Fox News and like take that as. You had to either.
Did you drop the pills?
No, I'm just still like
I
on
hear
like
ya.
the thing of like you had to either like that's a crazy like imagine being a guy who's sitting there right you just at lunch right minding your fucking business like at the park you know been a long day at work maybe having some lunch fucking goose pops up and you start to eat like oh shit this goose is just eating all these pills that someone threw on the ground and it flies off and like immediately someone shoots with a fucking arrow. And the news walks up and is like, "How was your lunch?" This guy's like, "You're never gonna believe this shit."
Yeah, but they found
You ain't gonna believe the shit that just happened to me.
home at lunch. But the thing is, it was 2 weeks later, so they're trying to tie it together. Do I think that they can? Probably not. I don't think a goose can go around 2 weeks, even if he's on fucking pain meds.
But even if it did, how would you know it was the same goose?
Same-
The goose keep flying back and get more.
It was the
pills?
same park. No, that's why it was the same park.
He knew where to go. Ain't no one touched that.
I'm going to get my
pile.
nom noms. I'm going to get my fix.
Every time he starts hurting, he just flew back to that.
Listen,
park.
I don't write these stories. I just want other people's opinions on them.
So, but it was from Fox News, though.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems like a crazy thing just to report on in general.
It's Fox Odd News.
they're Fox.
stupid stuff. Yeah.
All right, all right.
Florida man finds out his dad. He just thinks it's funny that I'm reading. That I printed this shit up. Then notes. I don't give a shit. Finds out his dad helped. These stories are gonna get worse. Find out his dad helped deliver him at birth. Throws pizza at him,
So,
and they're both grown men.
Like a roof on Breaking Bad.
that was awesome.
Dude,
What's you gonna throw pizza at, bro?
couldn't stand the wife in that show. She just like was such a rat.
Are you whispering into the mic again?
I am.
Yeah, what-
Robert Houston
what was that?
He was arrested Thursday after he allegedly attacked his father with a pizza. Upon finding out his old man helped the soup thing this week. Hasa with a hot soup. You commented on that post.
You going off
When
the
you
rails,
have
bro.
hot soup in your mouth,
Pull it
do you just go,
together.
I know you liked it. I know you said
I did.
Yeah. I just
I
got
was
off
doing
track.
a Muttley voice, but because that's how you talked.
Police arrived at the home, Hollywood,
Train
Florida,
tracks.
and discovered a slice of pie on the chair, along with cheese and tomato sauce.
Fuck.
Dude, have you ever? How about last time I got in a
just say?
food fight was in high school? Seriously. What was that damn maintenance guy's
You
name?
know what's crazier? That you probably like. I'm serious because I've written on the internet and shit like that. Like I've done like just copyright for people and sales writing for people and like article writing, blog writing. I got paid to do all these crazy shit. I've got paid to like write shit like that. So people put that like weird shit on their blogs and stuff like that. Like that, and it, the way it's even written, like without even getting into like crazy shit, it just sounds like that's like insane shit. Like if you probably like Google those facts, I bet you no one
Complete
else
bullshit.
covered that.
Oh, yeah.
It's like someone literally got paid like $30 to
To-
like write that, like as like a weird fucking blog story or
Probably.
like something that people wouldn't normally click on Fox News, like for some shit, like on some real shit. Like that's just what people do. I've got paid to do shit like that before.
I want to believe in the stories.
Just saying, man, it's true. Like, you know what I mean? And like, it only takes you about like, remember I was talking the shit earlier, like $100 for 30 fucking minutes, like boom, boom, same shit. Like, you know,
Yeah.
takes you 15 minutes to write some shit like that. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
it doesn't have to be even good. Like,
No,
who
it's
fucking
not,
cares?
dude.
Yeah,
Who
you know
wants
what I
to fucking? You think when I'm sitting there scrolling, like I was looking at it, I'm like pizza guys do. I'm like, what?
Next
Yeah,
week he's
but-
gonna be reading that shit. Like, it's like when you go see the shit taped live. It like changes your perception of the whole show. Like you see
Right.
the magic tricks done now. Like I can't get into
Now you know
this.
how
Like,
that's
you're reading
set.
this, you're gonna be seeing it everywhere now. Like you motherfuckers got paid for that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, it's another one of those hustles I was telling you about.
Yeah, dude, I'm all about the hustle.
I know. That's why I'm reminding you.
Okay, what time is it?
I don't know.
Fucking, you get a phone in front of you.
The
They
constant.
don't have the time on the things when you're like.
8:51.
How much longer? Yeah, that's cool. What do you want to
Why you
talk
get-
about?
I don't
Sorry.
care.
No, absolutely not. I'm just
Is
trying
it
to do a time
past your
check.
bedtime?
No, because you got to go to
You should
work.
Edit that part out.
Yeah, but that's okay, right?
I know.
You should edit that part out.
I'm
we
just,
still are getting done
What's-
before our
someone's
normal
like, hey.
time anyways.
What'd you say?
Like when we used to go to 10.
That's right, we did.
So none a big, you know,
We did. We used to go to 10.
we did.
What are you up to this week?
This week I have 2 bathrooms. 2 bathrooms I need to do.
At work or like I don't know, side work? I don't know if you do side work.
My personal life.
I don't know if you do side work.
I just gotta
Why,
go.
you got anything
Just gotta go
going?
do too personally.
I need some
Just
stuff
gotta-
done in my bathroom.
Just gotta go to the bathroom.
I want to redo my.
Gonna eat some food, go to the bathroom,
Have you ever
sleep.
Have you ever stripped a house?
stripped it down to everything.
Yeah.
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 Like, that's
Down
what-
to the guts.
I want to do like the kitchen and like the bathroom. Like I want to just gut it. So it's a raised ranch. I just want to take everything down.
Do
so I
it.
know I gotta cut off the electrical ends, right? The wall destruction, I could do that
Why are you gonna cut that all?
because I want to change the layout.
So?
Well, you gotta cut it down to the ends, right?
You
Like
don't
I
have
gotta
to
cut it down to the.
Don't have to cut anything, dude.
No, my expertise, man. This is where you can. Yeah,
You can cut anything.
I can wire. He just hasn't seen me wire yet.
I'm just saying, don't cut anything. Why cut out wire if you can still use it?
I'm gonna cut stuff short. Just when I call you, it'll be
And
just
get
like
the
when you
wire
did,
stretcher.
like when you did JW's fan,
That hey, I made it work.
dude. He didn't have butt splices.
Oh. I made it work.
I know. I just hate working on stuff like that when it's this short. When you have electrical wire and it's this short, and you're trying to stretch stuff, and like I think you had it on a ladder, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like when it's a pain in the butt. Because you're holding it with one hand, putting it on your shoulder, wiring it up.
That's how you do fans.
Have you ever done a whole house?
Yeah.
Yeah, start to finish. New or old construction?
Both.
Do you have a apprentice, or do you just do it by yourself?
Both.
Yeah. Wow. Service changes?
Good times.
You
Good times.
get like a temp ball? Do you keep it?
We did one in Hingham, and we had to use the telephone pole in the van to pull the wire back out because some asshole put something in upside down.
My bad.
It was live.
Whack. Dude.
Yeah, we didn't do that though. I don't remember what company I was with, so it never happened.
Just don't ask your heart. Did it cross your body?
What?
Did it cross the body?
I didn't get hit.
Yeah, I know him.
No, he didn't get hit. No one got hit.
You just.
You never seen anyone get hit
I've seen
on a
people.
job site?
Yeah.
Got
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
220. I got.
I've seen people get some fucking pretty damn near fried to death off of some good shit.
We had a guy at work 480.
I seen a plumber get caught up with a D-handle drill and lose all of his teeth.
You ever see someone doing like some dickhead shit, thinking of the shit, and then getting fucked up on it anyways, and then just like you get to laugh at their ass because they were a fucking moron?
Seen a guy in like a backhoe digging and wasn't listening to anybody, and he fucking doop, right into a fucking feed line of a transformer. Fucking just big old flash of bright white. Fucking welded the bucket to the fucking pipe. Like fucking, it was crazy. That job was shut down for that day. I'll tell you.
I was with a kid.
That whole mall was shut down for the day.
I worked in one of them all, Cambridge. I worked with a kid one time. He drilled into a multi-conductor, so it was like a bank of 4 elevators,
Mhm.
and it was like the communication cable between the 4 to tell each one of them which way to go.
Yeah.
Whack! He hit like the main feed. All 4 elevators in the building down. They're like, "We need it up and running now." It's like, no, that's like we got to order parts. That's like fucking 2 weeks from now. They were like, "What?"
My first job out of, like when I finished the Job Corps, my first job, my first company, I was on Mass Ave in one like the, on Mass Ave where the brick row houses like go at an angle, like there's the curve to them.
Yep.
We were working on one of them, and the guy I'm working with is like, he's just, cut that, everything's dead, blah, blah, blah. First thing I cut is the feed to the electric fucking stove. It wasn't dead.
I was working.
I was fresh out of school, blew them
Didn't
motherfucking
use the
pliers,
fucking
dude.
tester?
No, he said it was, my licensed guy said it was dead.
I worked for fucking Anderson Installation, right? I was working there probably for like a year at the time. Like I was probably like 22, 23. Just had my first kid and shit. And this new kid, John, came on. He just always fucking, he was just a pain in the ass. He thought he knew everything, like all the time. We've been working there for a while. And on a Saturday, one of the regular guys didn't come in. He came on. And he was like, yo, I'm gonna run this job. We used to like, he used to steal cigarettes from us, and we used to like put up, like, we used to stick them in our nose, and like, we used to put them in the ashtray. They'd come back in the truck, they'd be gone, like, that kind of kid.
Yep.
So fucking one day he's like, yo, I'm gonna run this. It's just me and him. It's like a Saturday. We pull up to this like house like in Holbrook, like by the fucking Grove and shit. Like we're in it, like where it's like old like knob and tubing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing
Oh, yeah.
installation, right? So I know what knob and tubing is. Right. So we get to this like house that's on like the lake. It's like just old and shitty. And this kid gets up on the fucking aluminum ladder. We start drilling the holes. I'm drilling the holes, and he's supposed to fill the shit behind me. I notice it's knob and tubing, and you got like you put the metal piece in the field with the fucking studs out to drill the next hole and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's knob and tubing. You don't want to be doing that. And he's like, yo, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, you don't want to be doing that. He's, I'm the crew chief today. Like, all right, bro. All right, do your thing.
Have at it.
Drew climbs the fucking ladder, right? Sticks the fucking metal thing in there. Shoots himself off the fucking ladder. Right?
Ooh.
Right? Yeah. It's like, oh, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, that's because it's knob and tubing. You can't stick metal into that. It's like a live wire. You can't do that. He's like, no, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Goes back up and does it again. This motherfucker blew himself off the fucking ladder. Yo, I had to call the fucking ambulance and shit. He was fine. Like, he didn't look like being
Dude.
fine and shit, yo. You know exactly.
You know
what I'm
inside your head you're going.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. He's standing on the fucking ladder, and I'm like, dog, don't do
Yeah.
that. Like,
Yeah.
bang. Fucking like Home Alone type shit.
I tell you, man.
Blew off the fucking thing.
That's what I got tired about my job. Like I really did.
Yeah.
Like, he knows this too. Like you know this. Like it was like, you'd have like a guy 15 years older than you. And you're like, just common sense. Like, hey, don't do that. Shut the fuck. It's like, listen, I'm not your boss. I don't even want a boss. I don't want to be my boss. I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to tell you, don't do that. And you're just gonna turn into an asshole.
Get your heart stopped real quick.
Yeah.
Please don't make it so I have
And
to
you're not
kick the
getting mouth
ladder
to
out
mouth.
from
You're getting
under
the foot
you.
bump.
Yo, it's like 9:30 in the morning. I'm like 24. I'm like hung the fuck over on a Saturday. I don't even want to
the
be here.
last thing I
Like,
wanna do
I don't
is-
even want to be here. Like, I'm not responsible at all.
Ambulance
Like,
shows up for him. They give you an IV too, just
you
for
wanna
the
be a
fuck
boss
of
today?
it.
Sure, be the boss. Just
Yeah.
fuck,
Like if
don't-
I'm telling you to knock it off, shit's gotta be wrong.
Please don't do
Something's fucking wrong. I used to hate that.
So
I
that's
worked
what
with,
made me get out of that profession.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Electricity's no joke.
I can work well with others, just like if they're not dicks. Like if you're a dick, I just can't do it. You know, if you're just rude.
I just block people out when they're
I'm
grumps.
way better at it now, but like I wasn't always.
You know?
Fucking grumpy Smurf.
That's all.
Just angry.
You having a
people.
bad day, are you? I'm not.
You know, it's just like, but that's the thing. Like we've talked about this, like tongue like a dagger. You
It
know what I mean?
pisses
Like,
people
oh,
off.
dude, they hate when you come back at them 1,000% when they came at you with like 25. You're like, whoa.
I
Shouldn't
don't
have said
even
that to
do
that guy.
I don't even do that. Like I
Leave me
just
alone.
And people who get all like if they're getting flustered at work, like, hey,
Take a breather.
relax.
There isn't anything that's gonna make a difference. That's worth making a difference for you about it. That's a tough thing to fucking deal with, like a lot. Like it's a balance, and as you get older, you kind of figure that shit out more and more. But like that's the truth, though. Like how much time is that complaint worth? And you
Right.
got 80 years. Like that clock ticks for that 30 seconds, that half an hour, that 2 days, however long you're fucking mad. Let that shit occupy. How much is the weight of that problem?
I find it to be
Let
a
that shit
waste
go.
of energy.
You know,
You know,
it's tough.
and I think about
you
that.
gotta
We
learn that shit, man.
we had Josh on
Discipline.
the show, Gia, and I was telling him the first time I ever, when we were younger, it was the first time I ever saw someone like yell at a teacher. You know what I mean? And I just remember thinking, wow, like holy shit. As kids, you know, we were probably angry little fuckers. You know, now that we're older, it's like you can process things differently. So I try to
I've
put
definitely
myself, I
mellowed
try to
the
put
hell
myself
out.
back in that spot. Like, would I have not laughed? Would I have laughed? Would I have changed that? Just because I think that's like a good mental exercise to do.
And I agree with you on that, like a respect overall thing. But how about the mentality of like I go from the other way. Like I got like good grades in school, so my mentality, and plus my mother would have whooped my ass if I did some
Did
shit
you?
like that.
Man, I got
No,
horrible
so-
grades.
So I got straight A's and shit. I got this y'all shit and fuck school. But that's the point I'm trying to make though. To be honest with you, is like at the time, like me looking at someone that was doing that was going like someone like you going like, what the fuck are you like even like you're out of your mind. But now you can also look at examples of people go, cause school's fucked up, and it's teachers that are adults. Like now that you're older, you realize like I'm just a person like they are, and
Yeah.
I know school teachers. I've hung out with school teachers.
Right.
I've gotten drunk with school teachers.
There were teachers watching.
I've
You know,
I've known for like, I know people now. Like when you're a kid, you see shit like, and then all of a sudden you become old enough and you know what that shit is. It's the same shit with like teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
So,
what are your
like,
thoughts on this? Because I think about this a lot. Do you think they should change up like the structure? Like, I think they should change school where it's like you can have your math, English,
As
history,
long as it
but I
has
think they
nothing
should
to
start
do with
teaching.
that Common Core bullshit.
No, Common Core is horrible. But I think they should start teaching like social structure, like shit like that. Things you're gonna encounter like social media,
how to do
because
your-
that's their
how to
earth
do your
now.
Taxes and shit, and how to pay your fucking
Exactly,
bills. How
yeah.
to have a bank account.
Yeah, like a
That
different
kinda
set of
shit
classes.
They should teach that shit too. That should be like
They
automatic
absolute-
stuff. And
that
I
should
get all
be.
that, but like school in itself, like I think that shit's kind of archaic. Like to be perfectly honest with you, because I think that you can probably like if you put it in the scale of like the way school works now, each one of those 20 kids in that classroom learns differently. So to get to get the best of the best out of all these people, like by letting people like
There
that,
we go.
you're not including all these people that like are people that could fucking contribute and not teaching them the right way. So like I think you got to take it all back and look at it a whole different way. It's like almost an individual thing. Like you said on the way here, like you learn things by if someone sits next to you and points each direction. Well,
Yeah.
some people could put a fucking tape on, and that's how they learn. If someone's pointing
Yep.
at them, they're like, they don't want to see that shit. Some people just want to read. They don't want to hear. They don't want to see pointing either. Like, so like fuck a classroom where it's like, or figure out a way to get like,
Make
You
it
either
somewhat-
figure
somewhat-
out how to learn the
somewhat
way I'm teaching it to
individualized,
you,
yeah.
or
get
yeah.
the kids that learn this way, that over there.
Whether
get the
they're
kids that
odd
learn-
or-
and still figure out a way to implement all the same shit. But like you talking about like history class and social studies and bullshit like that, they shouldn't be teaching that bullshit in school. Like, come
No.
on, like you know what I mean? Like, you think when you get like old enough, we have the internet now.
Oh, I
Remember how
know.
hard it was? Like if a teacher
my
told you
God.
something,
I
back
wish
in
I
the
had.
day,
There's apps that cheat on tests and shit. I was like, man, I would have been
not
fucking
even
straight A
that.
student.
If an adult
Dude.
told you something when you were a kid, a teacher, an authority told you something when you were a kid, this is how this happened.
That's
Like,
what it was.
That's what it was. Like you couldn't just look it up on your own.
Yeah,
Now you can
like-
check the checker.
Yeah.
Unless you had like an encyclopedia, which you motherfuckers don't even know now.
If you had an
I had an
encyclopedia that was
encyclopedia.
current.
What about a
Right.
What if
thesaurus?
something
Remember a
happened-
thesaurus?
I have one.
What if something happened on the 3rd, but the encyclopedia got printed on the 2nd?
Right.
Like, what if the
They
president got
figured out
assassinated on the
Aardvark
3rd?
didn't spell it this way.
You
It
know what
was
I'm
that
saying?
way.
Then the 1996 encyclopedia wouldn't have the assassination of the president because it came out the day before the president got assassinated. You see what I'm saying?
Preziosi
Now it's
says,
just like,
teach them to their strengths
What was that
instead
other
of
one?
teaching them to be sheep.
Did you say that all right? Encyclopedia Britannica. Remember that one?
Yeah?
I hate that sheep shit though. Like
Sheeple?
people say shit
Cattle.
like that. That's the people that say snowflake, that kind of shit. Like, without getting into politics, but it's just like a way out. It's not addressing any kind of issue. It's insulting someone. And to be honest with you, anyone calling someone a sheep is more than likely a sheep themselves. You just following some other shit. You're not giving anything to the conversation. Add to the conversation. Like, it's cool to insult people when it's funny.
Contribute.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, be part of the shit. If you're gonna bitch about it. Like,
It's dude. We've all been there. Most of us. I'm not gonna say, but
how many fucking kittens you kill, bro?
Just 2.
dude.
Two.
Ah, fucked you up there, didn't I?
Next
Yeah.
episode. It's a little teaser.
Is that why you want another dog?
No,
you know?
no.
You're a little-
Last
No.
week on.
It was
Awesome
just a
car.
turtle. It was a turtle. It wasn't a cat. It was a cat and a turtle. It wasn't 2 cats.
Did you
Kill
see
a
that?
turtle?
No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Did you
I
see that
didn't kill
a-hole?
turtle.
He drilled a hole in 2 turtles, and he put a padlock and threw them in like the water. Someone went and
Somebody
saved them.
did that?
Yeah.
What are you? What
What
kind
the
of fucking
fuck?
news are you
It just
watching?
crosses, dude, bro. You know this. It
Is that
just
on Fox News too?
it's fucking no. Stop. It crosses. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Why when I like a certain other friend, I start seeing all their pages? Like that's how that happens. You know that?
You're saying someone like cut holes in turtles and locked
They
them in?
drilled. Yeah, they drilled and they threw them in the river, so they padlocked them. So they
Where
couldn't
was
swim
this?
away.
That's just a
Look
weird,
it up.
like.
It's
that's
an
a lot
asshole.
of
It's an
effort
ass.
And like,
There's some crazy fucking people out there, dude.
that's just like a lot of steps so you can stop doing that. Like a lot of there's a lot of times you can just
Just
like
stop.
Yeah,
like,
you can just
oh,
stop.
this ain't a good
Okay,
idea.
like, you just walking the turtle in, like you flip the turtle, you get in the drill, like you could have stopped like many.
That's step 1,
and then
step 2.
The second turtle, you're like gotta do all that shit again, and you're like, okay. Like,
The first
fucking
turtle's
I'm
yelling
sorry.
at the second turtle like,
Did
what
you
the
do
fuck?
them both at this? Like
You gotta,
drill
like-
them both out at the
You
same
gotta take the water
time?
out of the plastic and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Did you
like
hold the
that.
first one down with your foot while you did the second
You
one?
went to Walmart and bought a lock, or you went on Amazon and like had to fucking go through like 10 different locks.
I mean,
to
what
see
kind
which
of lock
you
was
wanted.
it?
Got a
Was it
group.
Prime?
Got a
Yeah.
group on
What
to
kind
get
of
the
lock
lock.
was it?
Yeah. Huh?
What kind of lock?
It was like a
it?
master lock, like a gold one. You know what I mean?
I mean,
No.
where?
Yeah. Yeah,
Really?
dude. I was like, it was on like one of those like I love
I don't
animal
even know if this
pages.
is a real thing. I'm not sure. I don't even know.
Everything's
I mean,
not fake.
I'm not sure
Well,
what's a real thing about anything.
I'm
I tell you
just
what. I tell
trying
you
to
what.
think of-
We're gonna post tomorrow on our ride home. We're gonna look at this.
I'm not
you
gonna
can look it up
find a
now.
picture of this.
It's not a picture. It's a video.
There's a fucking. This guy put a YouTube video.
No, someone saved it, so they were like, "Look at this. Someone
Oh.
did this."
So we did it in front of people. Was it the same person?
Hold
that
on,
said
hold
birds
on.
eat pills and fucking
Hold
shot
on.
an arrow?
So this random person
I don't
just
have a
happened
Columbia
to.
House address.
This fucking person just happened to know where there's fucking 2 turtles with padlocks in
Ladies
them
and gentlemen,
This motherfucker
next
did
week,
it.
I'll be the fact checker.
Watch your mouth.
You fucking.
I can't help it. I think he did it.
All right, time to wrap it up.
Why?
You get
Because
kicked out.
no, because he gave me
It's
the.
your fucking
yeah.
bedtime.
we
time's
we
up.
got the hook.
That's the Apollo. You've been booed.
Rob,
I don't care.
You don't got to go home.
good week. Did you have
Can't
fun?
stay here.
Not yet.
What? You.
My birthday was great. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
It was.
Happy birthday. How old are you now?
38.
I got 1 year on you.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. He's got 1 year on me. You've
Bro,
got 2.
I'm 31.
I'm 39. Shut the fuck up. It didn't pass like at all.
How you gonna copy me, bro?
Anyways, thank you for tuning in.
It's
Awesome
been
to be
great. Thank
back.
I was gonna get to you,
oh, my fault.
Mr. Tash. Thank you for joining us. Anytime. Hopefully you come here again with us. You know what I mean?
I'm sure I will.
A very welcome guest. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for coming
dude,
in.
we're here to
Cash.
laugh, people. Laugh at yourself. Laugh at other people. If you had a shitty day, come listen to us and just
Be
tune in.
serious about your fun.
Yeah, and don't kill cats.
Your producer fucking hates me, but it's okay. I'm
That's
not gonna smoke any weed with him after this, so it's all good.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Have
Next
a good
week.
night.
Peace.
I meant to do that. I meant to make you do that on camera so you would have like really gone.
won't wanna be there for you until they're not there for you. Until they approach that line and their mind pollute. Conclusions of grandeur and fear assumes. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed. Despair and times fucked up and used. Lord, will we ever know? Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go away. Oh no, I think it might be time for you to go away. Oh no, I think it might be time